Hello, welcome to Love Food, Hate Money, show where we talk about how much we love food and we prove it by spending all of our spicy potato tacos on it. My name is Jonah. This is going to be co-host Courtney.
Hey.
And let's jump into what we're drinking, much like the cookie that you sent into my drink.
I didn't mean to knock your cookie into your coffee. I'm sorry.
It was sad because I was putting it on the edge of the cup like any good server boy would do. Very fancy. And you were like, I'm going to knock it in. And then you moved it and you didn't knock it in. And I thought that was fine. And then you were just like looming over it.
I was setting up the microphone and it went plunk.
A very sound. And then I just looked up at you and you looked down at me like,
told ya.
Very rude.
And it went into some tasty coffee from Pear Cup Works.
Pear Cup Works.
Local
Downtown
coffee.
Mesa, Mr. Kim Hawk and co. Whoever else is, I mean, I know that Eugene Yen and the others are associated. I don't know if he's doing all the roasting himself. Is he still?
I don't know what the situation is over there now, but if you want to try it, you can pick it up in downtown Mesa or for our friends all over the U.S., which is really fun. We got friends in Georgia. I'm sending some t-shirts your way. We have friends in South Dakota that listen.
We're not sending any t-shirts your way.
You didn't order shirts, so you don't get nothing.
But yeah, this is his Columbia Geisha Wasp processed. It calls it Old But Gold. It's from 2021. We're in 2022 now, so it's a post-crop geisha is what it's described as, processed by Pablo Guerrero at Hacienda El Obraje in Narino, Colombia. And it makes a pretty tasty mocha pot.
Yep, a little fake or semi...
Say the words again, do it.
No, I'm not going to say it again.
She said faux spro earlier.
Yeah, and then I hated myself.
And was so proud of herself.
I know, that's embarrassing.
She's smiling right now. The pride is gleaming through her.
Because mocha pot doesn't technically have all the pressure that it would take to make like real espresso per the espresso nerds. I enjoy a mocha pot every now and then.
I put a lot of pressure on myself when I did it. I don't know what you're talking about.
But it's really tasty. We're still trying to dial in the pour over.
Hasn't worked as a pour over for us.
We're struggling.
By the time that I figure out
we'll be out of coffee
with this coffee, we won't have the coffee anymore. So faux spro it is.
Oh, geez. Next order of business, I want to say a big thank you to
herself.
CCAP, to myself, to CCAP Arizona and Edible Phoenix for publishing one of my recipes. I had a really cool opportunity to submit a recipe because I am a CCAP alumni. I did their program back in 2012 and 2013. Which is how I got my scholarship to go to culinary school.
Is that right? I guess you graduated 2013.
Yeah. And so they did like a recipe book from a bunch of different alumni in Arizona, and I am one of them. So if you found our podcast through the Edible Phoenix article, thank you so much. We're so excited to have you here. And
welcome to the episode. Welcome to the Communist Agenda podcast.
Jesus.
Bet you didn't expect that when it was.
Yeah.
I guess the hating money part sounds sort of communist.
According to people who see the shirts, we have a handful of different types of episodes. So if you don't like this, you might like another one. So please keep trying. It's like a fun a la carte menu situation. You pick what you like.
It's a really funny way to describe anything where it's like, yeah, you're not going to like this one, but maybe the next one. It's like a teaser for people to keep trying and be like, well, maybe it'll be better next time.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I really want.
It's an abusive relationship of a podcast.
Oh, gosh. But that was really cool. If you make my onion tart, tag us. I would love to see it. I
would love to see it more than you. I think that it's because you're very good at cooking. So having anyone else attempt a recipe that you were like, yeah, this worked out. And I'd be like, I wonder if someone else is going to be able to pull it off.
So what was really hard about this recipe and creating it, because this is an original recipe for this magazine. This is not something that I make all the time. This was something that I really wanted to create specifically for this cookbook. I had to have a certain limit of characters. Like I could only have a certain number of words for the actual instructions.
Characters too. The casting was very limited in this production.
Yeah. So trying to, and I didn't really take that into consideration when I was like coming up with a recipe. So trying to then edit
using 5
down
different flours in your tart, and you're like, yeah, this is going to help with.
No, I think it's 2 flours. It's not anything crazy. It's all stuff that you can get at Fry's.
You can get rye flour at Fry's?
Yeah.
Where?
In their like weird little like alternative baking section where they've got like
the Bob's Red Mill.
Yeah, exactly.
Pantry. I like how Bob's Red Mill is the only like
artisanal
like flour company that has all the different alternative flours in like a regular grocery store.
And you can get rye flour at Sprouts. You can get it at Winco. Like it's not something that's crazy to find. But then trying to edit my recipe to then fit the character count. Like some of the directions might be vague, but if you've like baked before, you could figure. It's almost like I wrote a Great British Baking Show.
You were like, make the tart, and then everyone looking at the magazine was like, true, but how?
So also if you have any problems with it, reach out to me. I will video call you and we can make it together and it'll be a good time. I will just troubleshoot my own recipe.
You're going to be the IT, you're going to be the help desk for your tarts.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have you tried turning your tart off and then back on again?
Yeah. And you know what? The only thing more annoying than a recipe not turning out correctly is being woken up at 2 a.m. to be told you bought the wrong peanut butter.
Which doesn't happen if you buy the right peanut butter.
What is the right peanut butter, Jonah?
Skippy, creamy, not chunky, not nothing, not this Peter Pan Lost Boy nonsense.
But it was on sale.
For a reason. Because you can't get rid of that nonsense fast enough.
I disagree, actually, because I thought it was really good in the peanut noodles I made.
Yeah, but it's not Skippy, and so it's not welcome in this household.
So if we did like a blind peanut butter tasting, do you think you would be able to tell?
I hope so because of how passionate I am about it, but I lack the actual confidence in being able to be like, obviously, I probably could.
I'm slightly disappointed that you're not a choosy mom.
Well, I don't choose Jif, so I can't be a choosy mom. I'm a picky papa.
You're picky Skippy?
I'm picky Skippy. Sounds like a strange sailor.
I don't like it. Never mind.
I'm your picky Skippy.
Yeah, you know what? That checks out.
Also creamy, not chunky, because it's peanut butter. And if you got chunks in your butter, you'd be mad. You know, one's like, oh,
what if it's a compound butter?
Then it's not butter. It's like an aioli, where aiolis aren't mayonnaise somehow.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that aiolis are not mayonnaise.
That is the best.
I love that. I love when people are ill-informed and they're like, I don't like mayonnaise with flavors, but they're like, aiolis slap.
I also don't like mayonnaise, but I do like aioli.
But you put flavors on it.
You put flavors, because the straight-up flavor of mayonnaise is just like lemon egg.
Sure. So today,
we're
burgers.
playing a game.
We're talking about burgers.
We preloaded this episode with burgers, Steve.
Did you want to dedicate this?
This episode is dedicated to, I don't know how to say his YouTube channel name, but Worth It Kids, for his Big Top burger skits. That will be linked. I'll make sure that Courtney adds that stuff in.
Yes, and then tangentially, then we have to dedicate this podcast to Asher,
Mr. Asher,
who showed me Big Top Burgers, and then I showed you, and now you've watched it probably 400 times.
It is my interest.
It's very funny.
It's
a little
it is the
web
most obscure
cartoon series.
Yeah.
Web animated series is probably a better way.
I think it's a web cartoon. I don't know. It's wonderful.
It's really cute. It's very funny.
Michael, my son. I can quote it.
Jonah quotes it all day long.
Pretty close to endlessly, considering it's about 20 minutes in total of content, because there's a season 1 and then a season 2 that is not yet finished.
Yeah.
But based on his production schedule, the next episode's coming out soon, so keep your eyes peeled, everyone.
It's like a cute, silly, kind of dark burger food truck cartoon, and it's adorable. I find it quite funny.
Kid's really freaking me out.
So with talking about burgers, I thought it would be fun to play a game of Smash Burger or Pass
Burger.
Or Pass Burger. Okay. This was inspired by a list from Thrillist of 16 essential regional burger styles in America. This is also inspired by The Burger Show on YouTube, since we're on a YouTube tangent.
This is just the episode where we get all of our YouTube collaboration in.
Yes, we... I can't remember his name now.
Mr. George Motes.
Mr. George Motes. we love his show. He would honestly be a dream podcast guest because he is literally the expert on burgers.
It'd be a strange stream for Courtney because she'll just see a strange man and not know who he is. But
no, I definitely recognize him on the street.
He's got a.
He's like such a like.
You know how in like any.
I think we've talked about this before. Where it's like if you're in the industry, you're a character.
Yeah. And also, if you're in an animated show, like you can tell the main characters from the not main characters because of like the extra style incorporated. He's got that style. He's
got the style, and he's super fun personality. I love his videos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you. Sometimes I'm going to give you the name. Some of the names will give away where it's from.
Where's the Cleveland burger from? Pittsburgh.
Oh, you do directions like I do. Okay.
North is up.
North is up, baby.
You're like, this is true north, and you just look toward the Lord. I don't know why, but Shout to the Heart just played in my mind, and I think it was...
Jesus, okay. So I'll give you the name of the burger. If that doesn't tell you where it's from, I'll tell you what's on it.
And then we're going to decide if I would smash that burger or if I would pass that burger.
Awesome. I think you know this one already, but it's called the Slug Burger.
You talked to me about it earlier. I don't remember what it's from. I pass.
Just on the name pass?
And also knowing that like it's got sludgy breadcrumb built into it. Like that's, I think, I know the name has more meaning than that, but it sounds brutal.
So... this is a burger patty mixed with flour and soy meal and then fried.
Honestly, probably just tastes like Taco Bell. Feels like Taco Bell. And the slang for slug, like nickel is a slug. That's the slang. That's what it's from.
So it's not like there's slugs in the burger.
It will sounds like it will texturally be similar to slugs though, because
it might be a little slimy.
You get flour and soy together. You get that Taco Bell mystery meat, and that's I mean, if they seasoned it like Taco Bell though.
But the idea behind this burger is to stretch the ingredients further. Obviously, this is a Depression era burger.
Much like a slug, it's stretched further.
But adding the flour, the soy meal gives it like a crunchy exterior too, because it like caramelizes in the meat juices. I'd be interested in trying it.
Maybe.
Where do you think it's from?
I can't. You literally told me this less than 10 minutes ago.
From Mississippi.
You're the only Mississippi.
Northeastern Mississippi.
Interesting.
Okay. I will be disappointed if you don't get this one. This is the Butter Burger.
Culver's.
It's a burger with butter in the patty, on the patty, or on the bun.
It's Wisconsin.
That's correct. Smash or pass?
Definitely smash. Butter everywhere, as long as it's smooth butter. None of that
chunky butter.
None of that Peter Pan butter. I don't need my Peter Pan butter on that.
Okay, the next one is... Ooh, this one you might guess wrong just because it kind of throws you off. This is a pastrami burger.
I want to throw that out there that if you say that, I might get it wrong because it'll throw me off. It lets me know that there's like a hidden... Like, that's a clue in and of itself.
I know. I realize that.
You'd be a terrible quiz master.
Don't hire me to host your quiz game. Hire Jonah. He's better at that.
I like playing Jeopardy. I like turtles.
What is
the pastrami burger is going to be from Jersey?
Incorrect. So this is a cheeseburger with thin sliced pastrami on top, obviously, as the name suggests. This comes from Utah.
Mormon Burger.
It says Salt Lake City in particular has been serving up burgers topped with pastrami, cheese, Thousand Island dressing out of its many Greek diners.
Sure, that all checks out. That
I would eat the
Americana.
hell out of this burger. Pastrami is one of my favorites.
Pastrami. I feel like just having a regular pastrami sandwich and then sliding like a burger patty in there is just kind of a cop out, though.
I'd still eat it.
Like, it's good, but it's that'd be like, I don't know, have like a meatball sub, but then you put a burger instead of I guess meatballs are kind of like tiny round burgers. Burger balls.
Burger balls.
It's like serving a meatball sub would be like, it's a pizza burger.
Ooh, that's a great Great idea. I can't read you the name of this one because it gives it away, although you're going to know it right away. This is a burger with guacamole or avocado and bacon.
Well, it's a California burger.
California burger.
Because California, rest in peace, avocados, my release.
Smash or pass burger?
Smash, but itchy because I am mildly allergic to avocados, so it kind of makes my mouth tingle while I eat it, but it feels fun.
Okay.
It's as close as I can get to death without getting my eyes wet.
The next one is an onion burger. It's a burger with fried onions smashed into the patty.
I think this is one that Moats quotes as one of his favorites, and I'm pretty sure it's like super thin onions, like meat slicer thin onions. I want to say it's from Oklahoma.
Correct.
Yeah, I've done my research.
You know the burger show.
I've watched burgers.
Yeah, and it's not like... I think when people hear of like onions in the patty, they think of White Castle. Like if you haven't had, like if your only access to burgers or your preferred access to burgers is drive-through, then when you think of like onion burger, you think of Whataburger, and no, White Castle.
I want to open up a restaurant that's like preferred burger access, and it's just like a red sign. Just let people do with that information
Would you have
what they will.
preferred burger parking out front?
Yeah.
But these are like almost it reminds me of like shoestring potatoes, but they slice the onions super thin and they get them like super caramely and delicious, and then they cook the meat in that, and
it's very similar to our favorite burger.
Yeah, the chopped cheese.
Chopped cheese. That we'll talk about that later, though. We have to reserve. We have to have another YouTube shout out so we can get all of our collaborators in. And just really prove that not only do we hate money, but that we'll watch free YouTube till the cows come home because of how little we're willing to spend on other things than food.
Yeah, no, we watch the ads, guys. We are poors when it comes to the YouTube.
Love watching the ads. The ads are how the internet lets you know that it knows about you.
That's true. So the next one is the Feta burger. This is a burger topped with hickory barbecue sauce, mayo, shredded cheddar, and dill pickles.
We've also talked about this one in minor detail, but in true me fashion, I don't remember what you said to me.
Great. Another Oklahoma burger.
Yeah, I was like, I feel like it's Oklahoma again.
Oklahoma, they don't have anything else to do. They just make new burgers.
What's in the center of Oklahoma is actually just a lot of burgers. That's what's in the pan. It's the pan.
There's burgers in the pan?
It's a burger pan.
Oh, I love that.
It's the burger pan state and just tornadoes. It's just...
They steal the burgers.
Flying cows.
Smash burger or pass burger?
Smash burger. I feel like that one's the one we got lots of unmelted shredded cheese, which is
I think it would be
fun,
cold cornstarchy cheese. This one has a spoiler in the name, so I'm going to give you half the name. Bean burger.
Massachusetts?
No.
Not Boston bacon. It's just candied peanut burger.
And I feel like you'd like this. It's a burger topped with refried beans, Fritos, Cheese Whiz, and white onions.
I mean, okay, so it's a Frito pie.
Yes.
But it's on a burger.
Yes.
Ohio?
No. San Antonio, Texas. It's a San Antonio bean burger.
San Antonio, yeah, but it's also a Frito pie. Yummy.
So I'm guessing that's a smash burger for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fritos are wild.
This is another one where I can't say the name of it because the name is the place.
The redacted burger.
This is a burger topped with chili, coleslaw, and mustard sauce.
This is do I want to go north or south? We're going to say south. This is the South Carolina burger.
It's just the Carolina burger in name, but it comes from North Carolina. So it's got Carolina mustard sauce, which is truthfully an underrated barbecue sauce.
Yeah, it's good with pigs, which is what they do. Oh, yeah, that is Northern Carolina. Dang it, I knew this.
This is a hard smash for me. I'd eat the hell out of this.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
Absolutely. I would coleslaw and mustard sauces and meat.
Good stuff.
Enough said.
Pimento cheeseburger.
Pimento cheese is Kentucky.
So this one's interesting because it just says the Deep South.
It's like the deep
I don't know
state.
which state that is.
It's QAnon.
No.
It's the state of Q.
Gross. But yeah, pimento.
I guess pimento is anywhere in the deep south.
In the south.
I can point to the deep south because I was talking with with Danny.
Oh, he was posting pictures of maps on his Instagram the other day.
He sent them to me directly. I think it was based off of me saying that I don't know anything about U.S. geography as far as like
what counts as what.
Yeah, like what is Midwest? Because I born and raised in Arizona. I'm literally just.
But he's from isn't he from the Great Plains technically?
That is what the maps say.
Yeah. See, South Dakota fans, I know you. I know where you're at. But
there is also some bleed through because he sent a slightly more detailed one that has like Venn diagrams. Yes. And also pointed out that St. Louis doesn't fall under anything, which is where Josh is from. And we had a great laugh about that because he defies
all logic and reason.
The Deep South is, where is it on this Venn diagram? South Carolina, Georgia, the upper portion of Florida, Alabama. Let's see.
Is Kentucky included, like what you said?
Mississippi, Arkansas, no. Tennessee, Louisiana. Yeah, that's where that is. But yeah, no.
Okay.
Sad.
Do you like pimento?
I like one pimento. I like the Donald Hawk's pimento cheese that he makes for his breakfast sandwich, which is probably my favorite.
That is
food.
The only pimento that I like.
Yeah. And it's funny because I don't like pimento and I don't like raclette overall. But you put them together and I really
Donnie
enjoy
does
it. It's really good. Really
so
solid.
Good. And he also has a really good burger as well.
It's a nice burger you have there.
It's a nice burger.
It's a good burger.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So that's kind of like
I want to have that his pimento on a burger. I'm going to ask for that next time I go through. Be like, can I have the burger but just with the pimento spread on it? And lots of onions.
So that one's like an in-between. You're like, it depends. It's not a smash burger or a pass burger for you.
I would probably say overall a pass burger, just because of my general distaste toward pimento cheese.
Huh. The next one is the Luther Burger. This is a bacon cheeseburger.
I remember us talking about this one already.
Glazed donuts instead of buns, which sounds great to me.
Very sweet. I remember Krispy Kreme doing the I keep saying the bun burger in my head.
The bun burger?
The donut bun burger. Yeah. Bun burgers. That one is from Georgia, you said earlier.
And it's named
during the pre-show rating.
Yeah, when we were talking about what we wanted to do today. Named for Luther Vanderross, which I think is really cool. Okay, the next one. This is a classic. And if you get this wrong, one person we know is going to be very upset. It's the Juicy Lucy.
Juicy Lucy's are from Minnesota.
You did it. You got it.
Mm-hmm.
For anybody that doesn't know, that is a patty stuffed with American or cheddar cheese.
I think it's one of the few instances where like cheddar cheese is the appropriate melting cheese because that shows that it's gotten hot enough. American cheese melts a little bit too quickly.
Yeah.
Because when you're playing with stuffed meat products, cooking it through is really the name of the game.
Yes. And that's obviously a smash. It's just cheese. It's delicious.
I haven't been saying, I guess. Oh, that would smash the Luther burger too.
Oh, yeah.
Barbecue sauce. Put barbecue sauce on a burger, we're getting much closer to the Western bacon cheeseburger.
Jonah favorite.
And I learned today that they
still
tripled the price on them because I used to get them for $1 each.
On
Wednesdays, like 10 years ago. Apparently, they still do that deal, but they're $3 each now. And that hurt me deeply.
Honestly, guys, you know what? Not to get political here, but inflation out of control.
It's killing us.
You know what? As a communist food podcast, we think that everyone should get.
Everyone is entitled to a Western bacon cheeseburger at a fair price. $3. Oh my gosh, I'm still gonna go get some. That's probably how we're gonna end today. Is just going and getting Western bacon cheeseburgers. But geez.
The next one's kind of fun because we specifically went to a restaurant, and the name's gonna give it away, so it's not even worth pretending. We specifically sought out a restaurant that was the best thing I ever ate TV show.
Oh, New Mexico.
Yes. Ted Allen, who was the host of Chopped, said that his his favorite green chili cheeseburger, and we went and ate it in Santa Fe.
Really good.
delicious. Green chili, everything in New Mexico.
Just really funny. I think it's one of the only places I've been to where all of the fast food is also like bent toward it and has green chili add-ons for everything. Like it's not.
Yeah, like Sonic, we've got green chili.
You can get green chili on your chili cheese tots. Green chili cheese tots at Sonic. You can get
delicious.
green chili on your pizzas. Like Domino's and everything has green chili as an add-on. Like it is.
It's the pride and joy of that state.
It might be the only thing in that state. It's just.
Disagree. I thought our time in New Mexico was great. It's beautiful.
It was literally half of it was spent eating green chilies, so I stand by.
And great. They taste good, so I don't see the problem.
Even in like Santa Fe artsy New Mexico, it was just like, look at this abstract green chili picture. Okay.
We had to look up the name of that chocolate shop that we went to there that had the drinking chocolates, because I would love to go back there.
Yeah, that was really fun.
So good. This one, it's called the Slopper.
Smash.
This is a burger smothered in chili stew.
Chili stew. I can't. This is another one we had in the pre-show notes, so this is somewhat cheating. But don't worry, guys. I can't remember. Got the
I could literally tell him something, and then 5 minutes later, be like, "What did I say?" And you'd be like, "I don't know."
You talked to me.
You said words.
Still smash because I like chili. I feel like this one was Indianapolis.
No, not even close. This is from Pueblo, Colorado. Yeah, so that's more of like a pork-based chili. So not green chilies. Now we're talking about like chili. Wow.
Are you talking about like the chili de Colorado?
Yes.
I thought it was like Texas chili, like bean or no bean
it's
chili.
From Colorado.
Oh, I didn't even understand what we were talking about earlier. This changes everything. Still smash.
This is one you brought up earlier, before I'd even pulled up this list. This is the steamed cheeseburger.
Connecticut. And its weird little steam jacket cooking device. Sweaty burgers. There's very few intentionally sweaty meats in the world. This is one of them, and then just White Castle.
Yes. So this is really interesting. They have a specialized steam cabinet.
The cat. Yeah, it looks like one of the joke mini fridges that you can buy the whole like 4 cans of soda is what it reminds me of. It's bigger than that.
And yeah, they put the burgers in these little like trays and they slide it
little
in.
Meatloaf pans.
And they get steamed. And
they also throw the cheese in those and like let it ooze out of those, similar to the Raclette stretchy food videos. Have you seen that?
Yes.
That's how they do the actual like cheese there. It's pretty cool.
And then they serve it on a room temperature roll. So I would imagine like
the specificity of room temperature is upsetting.
Yeah, no, like they're like, this is how we make it. And it's specifically in Meridian. There's like a little town, or sorry, not Meridian, Meriden.
Yeah, Meridian, Connecticut's so mad at you now.
Yeah, no, sorry, my bad. I'm misrepresenting. My brain saw MER and was like, it's this. It has to be. I know this one. So I would try that one, but
that's a pass burger, but
I would still be curious, but I don't think I would want to go back.
I would probably like it because if I remember correctly, the cheese is just like a fairly plain gooey white cheese.
Okay.
So I feel like that would probably be yummy, but sweaty. I don't know.
So there's
something about the meat juices involved with that are just, I'm unsure of.
Yeah, that's fair. The next one is the Goober Burger.
Goobers are a reference to peanuts, I'm guessing.
Correct.
And the goober peanuts are heading back down toward the south. We're going to call this one Alabama.
No. You were correct, though. You're on the right track. It's a burger with peanut butter, which if you hadn't had a burger with peanut butter, I'm sorry for you because it's delicious. Like PB&J burger, yum.
I like PB&J burgers. You like them way more than I think they deserve credit for, but it's okay to be
I would say like probably half the time I see them on a menu, that's what I'll order just because I think it's fun.
Also, if it's one of the places that's serving them, like the rest of the menu probably doesn't look.
Wow. Okay. Hot takes. The Goober Burger is from Central Missouri.
Almost the undefined region in the...
The undefined. Yeah, I would eat that. That's a smash burger for me.
Mm-hmm. I like peanut butter on burgers.
This one I think is...
It reminds me of satay.
Yes. Yeah, it's the meatiness with the peanut butter for sure.
Meaty savory with peanut butter.
Yeah. This one is fun because we actually just watched an episode of Street Foods that was from Florida.
Yes.
And this is the Frita Cubana.
So I would imagine this one's from Florida.
Yeah. Yeah, South Florida.
It's got pork, pickles, and mustard. Dijonnaise.
No, they literally... Oh my gosh, you don't pay attention to anything. They literally, in the episode, showed a place that was famous for these burgers.
It's the shoestring fries.
Guys, I don't know what I'm going to do with him. So there's a thin...
Show me stuff multiple times. So that way I can experience it for the first time. It's like 50 First Dates. You love that movie.
No, I don't like that movie anymore upon further review. But anyways...
That makes you Adam Sandler, and I love that for you.
Gross. It's a thin beef patty that is seasoned with paprika and then topped with shoestring potatoes, diced onions, and spice ketchup.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that burger looks incredible in that episode of the Street Food. Apparently, this is like more commonly consumed in the Cuban communities in Florida than actual Cubanos.
Yeah, like that is more of a staple than the Cubano, and I freaking love Cubano sandwiches. They're so delicious.
They are your favorite. You do love... I like it when you make it with the leftover chashu from
pork.
Ivan Orkin's cookbook.
We'll have to do a review of that cookbook because I think that more people should try those recipes. But that is our 16 regional burgers. Obviously, we threw in a bonus one by talking about the chopped cheese, which is specific to bodegas in New York.
But only certain bodegas, because Courtney's talked to 2 people from New York and they didn't know about it.
There's more than 2 people, but okay. Yeah, it's really interesting. Like, if you know about it, you know about it. And if you don't, you don't.
And we know about it because of a couple different YouTube videos. The Joshua Weissman one, which we take all of his videos with a grain of salt. I feel like he knows what he's doing. He's also kind of an abrasive character.
I don't like his attitude.
Yeah, he comes...
Anybody who says that there's a, like, this is the right way and my way or the highway, I, like, don't appreciate it.
Sure. He definitely has a certain, like, there's a right way to do thing energy.
Yeah.
Which in the world of cooking, we all know it's Jonah's way is the only way.
And that's because Jonah doesn't cook.
Yeah. All vibes, no thoughts.
Yeah. And then First We Feast also has a video about chopped cheese.
Yeah, they highlight do with the chopped cheese. Was it First We Feast? I thought it was just a Munchies video.
No, I think it was First We Feast. Munchies might have one as well. There may be an additional...
I feel like there's one where they follow a chopped cheese truck on Munchies. But yeah, chopped cheese.
But that's
best of both worlds.
Burger meat with the onions chopped into it on the griddle. They put the cheese on it. Gets super melty, delicious. And it's like a...
I think the cheese is supposed to be chopped into it. We just don't do it the right way.
I don't want to clean that out of my cast iron. I'm sorry.
You don't clean the cast iron when you make that sandwich, so...
That's fair. I do pawn that off to you. So I guess I'll do it the right way from now on.
Please don't.
Help! And then you put it on a hero roll. And
sub roll. French bread.
Whatever you got.
We get bolillo rolls from fries.
From fries. We like, it's chaos cooking. It's fusion food.
Yes.
That's the theme of this season.
We're just aggressively fusion.
We just make food and
also, for some reason, that's the only affordable bread at our fries.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Like, you can
we also just, like, don't shop the bread aisle. Like, we usually go to the bakery section.
Well, even the bakery section, like, we don't do the bread aisle because that's all
you
the
could get
sliced breads.
Like hero rolls, but I think they're more expensive.
They are. You can get like 6 hero rolls for $5, or you can get 6 bolillo rolls for $2.
No, you get 8.
You can get 8. Like,
remember, because we make 6 sandwiches and then we're like, what do we do with these leftover ones?
We should just start making breadcrumbs.
I do make breadcrumbs.
You should make more breadcrumbs.
Oh my god. Lettuce, tomato on there.
Mm-hmm. LTO.
Delicious.
The pea.
And pickles. That's like your favorite like home burger. What's your favorite fast food burger?
Favorite fast food burger, still probably Whataburger. Sweet and spicy bacon burgers.
The one that they refuse to put back on the menu.
It's an all-time favorite, except it's only been their favorite for 6 months, 7 years ago.
Did you look? If it's currently on the menu, I'm going to laugh.
I've not looked. Let's look at their all-time favorites. You can talk about your burgers while I do some research.
I feel like In-N-Out is a hot take. I think it's very divisive.
I feel like everyone likes their burgers. It's just the restaurant as a whole.
Like the fries, not good. I agree. Even the people are like, get them extra crispy. Yeah, no, there's better fries.
People that get them extra crispy and
You're
like,
actually
this is
just
a big
making
difference.
the people working there angry at you for asking for something different. But like I have a super go-to, will never change In-N-Out order. If you want to try it, it's the double animal style. Add raw onion because I'm an onion fanatic. And then get extra lettuce and extra tomato so you can have a nice little salad on top of your burger.
When she says little salad, it's literally bigger than the burger.
It's delicious and I enjoy it and I don't care. What did you find?
So right now it looks like there's only 3 located in their all-time favorites, but they're like promotional burger, which is always like slotted into the all-time favorites.
Yes.
Is the bacon and blue cheeseburger.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they've got a blue cheeseburger right now.
You know what? I just got gifted Whataburger gift cards and we're doing that.
I'm trying to order it to see what actually goes on it.
Wait, what's the other two?
You can hold on. There's a brioche bun at Whataburger. What is happening?
So classy.
It's American and blue cheese included.
That's weird.
It comes with bacon, lettuce, tomato, grilled onion. Oh, it's got the peppercorn ranch on it.
You know what?
That's a move.
This sounds great.
Yeah.
We gotta stop recording. We have to go get this burger.
I gotta go. Yeah.
What's the other 2 ones?
For the other 2, what?
You said there were 3 promotional burgers.
No, the 3 all-time favorites.
Oh.
And then there's like the one promotional burger that always gets slotted. The other 3 are the
This
ones.
is the seasonal.
Yeah, the other 3 all-time favorites are, as always, the patty melt, the green chili double, and the barbecue chicken strip sandwich, which those are what they always are in Arizona. I imagine that the green chili burger doesn't,
it's probably...
Whataburger is probably everywhere because it's pretty much a Southwest chain.
Yeah. We're one of the few people that
all of
have
our exes live in Whataburger.
Worst burger you've ever had?
From a fast food restaurant?
Anywhere. Just shout them out. Just throw them under the bus.
White Castle's bad.
Yeah, agree.
They're sweaty burgers. I talked about that a little bit.
Yeah, I don't want my food, I don't mind having meat sweats after eating the meat, but I don't want my meat to sweat before it comes into my body.
White Castle sliders are nervous.
Yeah, they're
nervous food.
I definitely can understand why people would like them from a nostalgia standpoint. Like if you were drunk in college.
It's nice to just be able to swallow your food.
No chewing necessary.
But they have their own version of pizza rolls that are
burger
incredible.
Rolls.
Little burger rolls. Same shtick, same weird dough that they have for the pizza
Tostino's
rolls.
Pizza Rolls.
Yep, and you throw them in a toaster oven. I was going to say the Magic Box. For those of you that don't know.
If you don't have a Magic Box, get out.
Is an infrared toaster oven. Highest recommendation on any appliance. We've had ours now since we've been married. It was my dad's gift to us for...
it was a Christmas gift, I think.
Was it a Christmas gift?
Mm-hmm.
It was a gift for me because he knew how much I cherish the Magic Box at home. And so he got one for us. And it's a staple. It's one of the only weird convenience appliances that we use.
We've tried an air fryer. Didn't like it.
I didn't like the air fryer because it sounded like we were underneath Sky Harbor Airport, just waiting for toast.
The infrared toaster oven, though, 10 out of 10.
Game changer. What else is good? Any other good burgers from you? Any hot takes? Any?
No, I don't like the Big Mac. Big Macs are gross.
Yeah,
you know what? If you like it, like what you like. I'm not going to tell you what to eat. But what I will tell you is I don't want to eat another Big Mac ever again.
She also can't tell you what's in a Big Mac because she doesn't know the Big Mac song, and that's disappointing.
I find it almost more upsetting that you do know the Big Mac song and that there is a Big Mac song.
Let's take a poll for the 20 people that respond to polls.
No, 5, but yeah.
So perfect. That's it's like the Supreme Court of Love Food, Hate Money.
I'll put it on Instagram. Yeah.
The justices need to come together and talk about the Big Mac song.
Okay.
But on that note, we got to go before we miss the brunch rush. We mustn't miss the brunch rush.
That's good. Good reference. thank you for listening to Love Food, Hate Money. This podcast is edited by John Watkins of Feather Fiction Studios. He also does our original music. You can connect with us on social media, interact with our polls. If you want to be part of the Love Food, Hate Money Supreme Court, you can just join.
We Love Food, Hate Money Justices.
And give us your hot takes on
regional burgers.
Regional burgers.
Which one sounds the best? Which one sounds the worst? Which one doesn't sound like a burger?
And peanut butter. I'm going to make Jonah I spent 3 hours working on our Patreon today, so we really will have that soon. And I'm going to make Jonah do a blind peanut butter tasting as one of our exclusive videos. So if you want to see that video, you're going to want to subscribe.
The only good part about, well, there'll be lots of good parts about that video, but it will put my peanut butter tongue to the test. Mostly my Skippy pride.
We're also getting low on certain sizes of t-shirts. So if you want to get a t-shirt, you better get on that. They're not going to be around forever. And I don't think we're going to re-release this t-shirt for a while. I think I'm going to do a new one for the next round of t-shirts.
Ooh, new content.
New content. So if you want one, order one.
If you don't want one, order one.
Yeah. Like I said, we're sending who are on their way to Georgia. Look, if you're local and if you don't have a t-shirt, what's wrong with you? We got friends all over the US that are like, give me the t-shirts.
I got friends in lowly places.
And yeah, I think that's all I got for today.
That wraps it up. Thank you very much for listening, everyone.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. I made a mess.